What's going on, everybody? So I'm here to review Dragon Ball Super Episode 86, episode titled Trading Blows for the First Time, Android number 17 versus Son Goku. Now, I'm reviewing this episode from the live version, and I'm going off of Herms's tweets. So I'm trying to get these reviews out more on time, so I'm going to try to do them this way as opposed to waiting for Crunchyroll subs and then having to wait an extra day because Crunchyroll always crashes. So I have to wait until another day to be able to actually even watch the episode. So I'm going to try to do it this way, to try to do the reviews based off of the live version I saw and Herms's translation tweets. So we see Goku and Dende on the lookout, because this is continuing on for last episode where Goku tried to ask Dende where where Android 17 was. Or as I believe his name is in the Japanese, because I know 18 is Juhachigo, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, 17 is Junanago, I believe. But Dende says some Namekian gibberish and starts driving the lookout around. This was really interesting. He literally, like, the pole that connects Korin's tower and Kami's lookout, it literally disconnects itself. Like, it goes up and back into the lookout, and he literally starts to drive the lookout around Earth. We've never seen that before. I can already see the comments now, like, this is a plot hole, or this is an inconsistency, or something like that, just because we've never seen it before, just because it's a new thing about an old something that's, you know, been with the series forever. It doesn't make it a plot hole. It doesn't make it an inconsistency. There's just never really been a use for it, because all it does is take it around Earth, and they already can go much faster than the lookout can anyway, so there was never really a reason for them to move the entirety of the lookout. So yeah, this isn't a plot hole or something. Believe me, I can already see those comments coming a million miles away. But Goku asks Dende, Android 17 wanted to kill me, right? But Dende says he's a different person than before. He's got a family and a job now, which he does. He's got a family and 2 kids, I believe. I believe it's 2 kids. And from what I've understood, they're not technically his kids. They're his adopted kids or something like that, from what I understand. They might change it in Super, but I heard that's what Toriyama said in an interview. I could be wrong, but that's just what I heard. And then Dende says, plus he protects an entire island all on his own now, and he's a lot stronger. Dende also asks, this is really cool, by the way, do you know about the super strong little kid? Hint, hint. Maybe when he gets a little older, you could try teaching him martial arts. And then Goku says, who, me? Don't be silly. They're obviously alluding to Oob here, like they're not even trying to hide it. It's obvious they're trying to allude to Oob. In fact, they even flash back to Goku killing Buu and asking for him to be resurrected as a good guy. So they're obviously talking about Oob. And this actually makes sense towards the end, because Goku, we never really found out at the end of Dragon Ball Z how Goku knew exactly that there was someone there at the tournament who was the resurrection of Buu. He told us that he knew, but we didn't really know how he found out. But this clearly is telling us, oh, he found out from Dende that there's a super strong little kid who was the resurrection of Buu. Now, we don't know how Goku knows he's going to be in the tournament. We don't know that yet, but that'll probably be leaked to us later. But now it's all starting to make sense, because we just assumed that maybe it was Goku's intuition or something. I don't think it really crossed a lot of people's minds, but this actually answers a lot of questions, or answers a question at the very least. But they're talking about, that kid, and Goku says, oh, him. I figured I'd meet him sooner or later. And Dende says, assuming our universe doesn't get destroyed. Dende didn't give an exact location, so Goku wonders how he'll find 17. Cue explosions. So Goku's able to find 17 via the explosions that happen, because 17 is actually fighting some poachers right now. 17 clearly wouldn't be caught off guard by any damn laser gun. That's Herms making a joke at how Goku was caught off guard by both a pistol and a laser gun from Resurrection F. 17 says, after beating up the bad guys, man, it never ends. Goku greets 17. Goku says, do you know who I am? And 17 says, well, I do know your voice. And the reason why he knows his voice, even though they've never met, is the fact that 17 was literally programmed with all of, knowledge of Goku inside of him. So, of course, he knows what Goku sounds like. More poachers attack. 17 says, try not to kill them, okay? Talking to Goku, telling him not to go all out and try not to kill them. The poacher, they fight them, and then the poacher points a gun at 17 and says, you can't dodge at this distance, and then Android 17 just bends the gun. The poachers were after the Minotaur horn. Protecting it is 17's main job. Even monsters are living creatures too. And Goku and 17 go into this cave, and they actually see the Minotaur. It's this purple Minotaur with these giant gold horns. It's really cool looking, and it says, apparently the Minotaur is an endangered species. This one here is probably the last one. Normally they're gentle, but it turned violent due to humans. I'm guessing he's talking about the poachers that tried to continue to go after it. 17 recounts how he looked for Goku to try and kill him because of Gero, then got absorbed by Cell, so ultimately they never fought. And that's why Goku wants to test out 17's current strength, because they never fought. Goku explains that he's searching for the strongest allies to become, he's joking here, but Herms says the Pirate Ken, meaning, like, I'm pretty sure that's a joke at One Piece. But he says, oh, I mean for the Tournament of Power. They start fighting. Goku says 17 is doing even better than Krillin. I can already see a lot of comments now. Well, of course, they're making, of course, guys, Krillin is a lot stronger than you think. He is a lot stronger than you think. Goku says, not bad, 17. I'm surprised you're this good. And then 17 says, I haven't just been sitting around. And Goku says, me neither. Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue. 17 says, you can do that transformation too? Goku says, I'll try not to kill you. There's a lot of people questioning why he said 2, like as if he's seen specifically Super Saiyan Blue before, but I don't think that's what he's referring to. I think he's just talking about the Super Saiyan transformation altogether, because 17 never saw Goku go Super Saiyan. 17 only saw Vegeta go Super Saiyan. So he might be talking about that, because if I recall, they didn't really get any information from Namek. So they didn't really know about the Super Saiyan transformation. Goku says he'll go all out and fires a Kamehameha. 17 blocks it with his barrier. They fight a bunch, but 17 suddenly asks to stop. He doesn't want them to hurt the poor dolphins, which they did. They were fighting in the sunset above this river, and there was a bunch of dolphins that jumped out. 17 thinks Goku wasn't going all out either, but Goku thinks 17 also wasn't going all out. 17 reflects that thanks to the Dragon Balls, he's now married with 3 kids. They're off on another island, though. Goku starts to tell 17 about the tournament. Cut to Beerus eating. They actually cut away where Beerus is eating a whole shit ton, and Beerus starts to take a nap and asks them to wake him in an hour so he can eat more. This might be his last chance to eat, joking that they'll probably lose the tournament and have their universe destroyed. 17 asks, because this goes back to where Goku and 17 are, they cut back away. 17 asks, the Tournament of Power? That sounds made up. Goku says, but it's true. 17 refuses. Goku says, but you'll get a bunch of money if you win. 17's not interested in money. He's got to protect this island. Remember, Goku is still lying about the money. He lied about it to 18, and now he's lying about it to 17. Goku says Trunks or Goten could protect the island. 17 says, Trunks, I know, but who's Goten? Herms actually comments and he says he knows Trunks, ? Yeah, he does. Well, he knows future Trunks. He doesn't know that he was from the future or went to a different time, or he knows Trunks. Of course he knows Trunks. Not specifically Kid Trunks, but I'm sure 17 doesn't know that a Kid Trunks exists. He only knows of the regular Trunks. 17 says destroyed, whatever, that's just the way things go. Meanwhile, space poachers approach Earth. I love how there's space poachers. Like, there's regular poachers and then there's space poachers. It's kind of like, it almost reminds me of Australia and Space Australia from Team 4-Star. Like, there really need to be a specific space poacher. I don't know. Now there's 31 hours until the tournament, which is interesting because at the end of the Krillin episode, there was 39 hours left. At the end of the Boo episode, or maybe there was 38 or 37 hours left. I don't remember. Oh yeah, there was 38 hours left at the end of the Krillin episode. 38 episodes at the end of, or 37 hours at the end of the Boo episode. And now this episode, because those episodes, I thought it was weird that those episodes only took like 1 hour each, but this episode took like 6 hours, apparently, according to time. Now there's 31 hours left until the tournament. The next episode, basically Goku and 17 are going to fight the space poachers, and from what I understand, he's gonna, after Goku helps him, he's gonna help him with the tournament. He's gonna say yes to the tournament. Obviously, we know he's gonna be in it, but this was also spoiled from the episode description of next week's episode. But this episode was amazing. It was animated by the brilliant Naoki Tate, at least for the majority of the episode. And it looks like the majority of next week's episode is also going to be animated by Naoki Tate, at least the majority of it. He's an amazing animator. He's very underrated, and anybody who says that he sucks, you don't know a lot about animation. But yeah, comment down below what you guys thought of this week's episode, and like always, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.